We often talk about things heating up during the summer months. The question is, how did the Naples, Florida area real estate market do during the month of May 2022? Is the market heating up with new inventory, or is it slowing down due to interest rates and the stock market? And is that good news for you if you're a seller or a potential buyer in the Southwest Florida area? That's what we'll talk about in today's episode. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Terri Pascarelli with MVP Realty. As we review how May 2022 turned out in the Naples, Florida area real estate market, I'll summarize data that comes from analyses done by the Naples Area Board of Realtors, which tracks home listings and sales within Naples and Collier County, excluding Marco Island. Last month, I shared with you that our inventory had started turning a corner. More specifically, we had 16.5% more inventory than we had available during April last year. That was a notable change. And the good news for buyers during May is that the inventory increases continued. We had the highest number of new listings than any May in the past 3 years, which leads to some options for our summer buyers. And if you thought April 2022 over the prior April was a healthy inventory increase, here's the statistic for this May compared to May of 2021. We saw inventory of homes on our market go up 59%. Overall, our listed homes inventory has been rising since December. By the end of May, inventory had close to doubled from the same time in 2021. That equated to 1.9 months supply of inventory. That's good progress and provides buyers with some options. However, we also have to remember that a healthy market for us is 6 to 12 months of home inventory. And again, we ended May at 1.9 months of inventory. So we're still looking for more homes on inventory to satisfy real estate needs in Southwest Florida. Analysts who review these data are looking at 2019 as a good balanced year pre-pandemic. 2019 was a busy market in Southwest Florida. However, we had a balanced year with 7.3 months supply of housing inventory. When we compare May 2022 with closed sales of May 2019, the closed sales this year increased 7%, and they're up 18% year to date compared to the same time in 2019. So demand for this increasing inventory of homes we're talking about remains strong, as since I mentioned, we had 1.9 months of inventory to end May of 2022. While our local builders are quite busy and they're adding to the inventory, it's not at a rate that will triple our inventory to get into balance between our supply and our current demand. Now, big economic factors like interest rates, the stock market, the overall economic outlook, they're all now impacting the pace of sales. However, supply versus demand in this area has insulated home values throughout this time period. The median closed sales price in the Naples, Florida area was up 40% in May of 2022 compared to May last year. And that median closed home price was $608,000. The statistics around median home prices and that 40% increase shed some more light on this market. We have many fewer homes now in the $300,000 and lower price range than there were available pre-pandemic. So the calculation of today's median closed sales price is coming from sales in higher price categories where there is more inventory. For example, during the first 5 months of 2022, we've experienced a 22% increase in the number of homes sold in the $500,000 to $1 million price range. That contributes to the notably higher median closed sales price of $608,000, which is that 40% increase in the sales median price. The overall economic outlook may impact the priorities of today's home buyers. And how is that affecting our local real estate market? Let's talk about that next. However, before we do, if you're hearing some things that are helpful to you, I'll ask you to please give this video a thumbs up And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you're among the first to learn when I post new episodes to the channel. And subscribing is free. I won't put you on a mailing list. And so subscribing to this channel is an opportunity for you to keep current with all things real estate in the greater Naples, Florida area. And your support of the channel definitely helps the channel to grow and reach more people who are interested in this type of information about the Southwest Florida real estate market and about living here in Southwest Florida. So if you've already subscribed, thank you. Your support helps us grow the channel every month, and I appreciate you helping us reach our goal of assisting even more home sellers and home buyers throughout 2022. Well, how is the overall outlook economically impacting the priorities of today's home buyers? Some first-time home buyers and next home buyers may be hesitant to commit to a home purchase right now because of still rising mortgage interest rates. Another way to consider that is that rates are projected to go up again before the end of 2022. So if a buyer locks in this summer with even a roughly 6% rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage, they may not need to view this as a 30-year commitment if they're open to refinancing when rates decrease in the future. And right now, they're protected from rising interest rates in the close-in future. Although we've just been focusing on mortgage interest, another factor affecting sales may be that buyers are hesitating to move funds out of their stock portfolios if they have to take a loss. That is very likely happening. However, it's interesting to note that cash sales were still dominant in our market during May. Cash sales accounted for over 63% of our closed sales. And although prices are continuing their upward trend, it's due to the overall low inventory and a very high demand for housing in our area. And when inventory rises, we should see a better balance for buyers and sellers. We can expect more negotiations back and forth. Now here's a summary that hasn't changed too much for the past several months in our market. The bottom line is the market remains strong here. Prices are still trending up, yet not always as quickly as they were early in 2022. Cash sales rule, and demand is higher than our current housing supply. There are more buyers than we have housing inventory to satisfy. So it's still a seller's market, but things aren't all one way. Buyers are taking a stand, and they're getting savvy about options like backup offers that we've talked about before, and they're looking for sellers to set more realistic prices in the communities that these buyers are trying to come into. This isn't the time to go it alone in the greater Naples, Florida real estate market. You want your support team to include a real estate professional who's watching these market trends daily and who's digging into the trends in specific zip codes and communities that you're selling in or you're trying to buy in. Preparation to make a competitive offer is critical because the great homes are still going under contract quickly. If you're not ready with your cash or a fully pre-approved financing plan, you may be left without a winning bid. If you're a seller, setting an unrealistic asking price for your home means longer days on market than our current average of 16 days, which is really low. If your price is too high, you'll get less showings, less serious buyers are willing to consider your asking price, and you will likely need to look seriously at a downward price adjustment. It doesn't help a seller for their listing to get stale and dated. So pricing correctly up front can mean the difference between a timely offer and sale or a home that lingers on the market while others are chosen by buyers. And that shouldn't happen to you. So be sure to reach out for my professional support. We can work through your specific situation to have a plan to sell quickly for the best possible price or to find a strong value in the community you'll enjoy if you're ready to buy a home. Whether you're looking to upsize, downsize, invest, move on to a new community, or move here from up north or from across the country, I'm here and ready to assist you. Reach out today. All of my information is listed in the description to this video. I'm Terri Pascarelli at MVP Realty. My phone number is 239-300-6047. Let's navigate the Southwest Florida area real estate market together to make your next sale or purchase successful. And don't leave until you've watched the video in the upper right. We'll share what the trends are in the resale and new construction markets for the summer of 2022. Are my thoughts from the beginning of the summer holding up? Be sure to check that out.